In this episode, we continue our adventures in 80 Mile Beach, one of our favourite places in WA.
Rise and shine, bonehead. Hey, come on. Gotta get up. Workout time. It's 9:30 in the morning, dude.
No, 30.
It could be.
7:20.
Alright, come on. Up you get. Gotta get up. Gotta get ready. Gotta do a workout. Rightio, here we are. I got bonehead out of bed.
I'm awake. In my defence, I was working until midnight. Someone was snoring his head off from 10 p.m. So
Hey, I had a big afternoon watching the motocross, mate.
He did.
Jet, Hunter, peace out, boys. You're killing it yet again. We're doing a little bit of a different video this time. We want to show you guys...
a day in the life of.
Well, thank you. She just said it all for me. Done.
So
Simple.
our days change all the time. We have travel days, we have working days, we have days where we do a bit of everything, but we thought we'd show you a day where we do a bit of everything.
Yep.
And for me, regardless of what it is, I work out every morning unless someone here is like, let's go by 7 a.m. And every now and again, like today, he's joining me for a workout, which makes me feel so good.
So full of... Okay, I guess in this lifestyle and people travelling around Australia, it's very easy to just be so wrapped up in having the drinks every afternoon, eating junk food, blah, blah, blah,
Sleeping
blah, blah.
in, waking up, having a coffee.
We choose not to do that. Yes, we have had a couple of times in our lives where we do slacken off a little bit, but it's
speak for yourself.
It's like everywhere in life. It's like everything you do in life, mate. You just need to focus. You need to be committed, and you need to just do it.
You know what it is? You find time for what's important to you.
You do. So part of an important part of us is to stay as fit and as healthy as we possibly can. So hence why the getting up every morning and just getting a workout done.
In my past life, personal trainer, group fitness since I was 17 years old. So I was never going to give that up to travel. So it's come with us.
Yep. For me, fitness-wise, I'm not a huge fan of cardio, like just sitting on a treadmill or running something. As you guys probably know, I'm an extreme sports type of guy, so I love my mountain bike and all that, but unfortunately I can't do that because there's not trails everywhere we are. So, but in saying that, we're going to Tasmania, so I need to get as fit as I can because we're going to be mountain biking flat over there. So more about strength training for me. My body doesn't go that great with what is it called? The
Steady state cardio?
Steady state
no
cardio.
No one's body is
no,
good
and especially at my age, I'm 48 years old, so the more cardio I do, it's as if my body tries to hold on to body fat as much as it can. I think your body goes into a stress mode if your heart rate goes up, and it tends to just go, whoa, hang on a second, we need to hold on to some fat. So best thing for me is to lift some weights and just get your heart rate at about 130, 140 for me, and just lifting weights. I mean, I guess when your body burns or is trying to recover and build the muscle, it's burning fat at the same time. So for me, it works perfect. You are a little Energizer bunny, and I
do everything. I do Pilates, yoga, HIIT training, strength training, dance training, a lot of stretching because I've got a really bad back with sciatic pain, so I modify my exercises according to what suits my back. I always have, this year has got aminos in it, which is branched chain amino acids and essential amino acids, helps with recovery, repair. It's like got 30 grams of protein equivalent per serve, so I take that to help my muscles to repair and grow and not break down.
Our van is over its ATM because of the amount of supplements that Miriam has, but we might go through that later actually. We might show you guys what we have in the drawer.
Every morning without fail I take a supplement shake, which is super important for me. Anyway,
I guess a lot of these people aren't interested in this, so you can just skip on if you want. Being on the road, we obviously don't have a gym as well, so this would be a good opportunity.
We actually do have a gym.
This would be a good opportunity to show you guys what we actually use.
We do get quite a few. Well, I get a lot of questions.
I'll be back.
I get a lot of questions. What equipment do you take on the road with you? Are you going to be so Chris is going to demonstrate what equipment that we have.
See these things?
So these
actually someone actually said the other day, I thought they were wheel chocks.
Wheel chocks?
Someone commented on it.
From a distance they probably do.
So these are awesome weights. These are called Y-bells, aren't they?
These are Y-bells, and
Yeah.
these are actually a combination between a dumbbell and a kettlebell. So you can swing
On everything.
them,
You can hold it in
press
all
them.
different ways.
I use them as a platform for
Yeah.
push-ups and tricep dips.
And they store flat like that and sort of stack on each other.
Stack in so they don't roll around.
We've got 3 different ones. We've got extra large, we've got...
These are about 6 kilos. I think
Yeah.
they're about maybe 12.
12, yeah.
And we've got some that are in between
I'll
that
be back
as well.
again. Give me that.
Okay, so that's our first piece of equipment that came with us. What's he going to grab next? It's like a potluck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to have obviously a business, and my garage and my Mercedes van was chock-a-block full of exercise equipment, so cutting back and choosing what to take was really hard. I had every single size of slam balls. We brought a 9 kilo with us because
Slam balls are so handy, man. They're so versatile. You
and
can
they're
use them
soft and squishy, so you can like slam them and they
just
don't
like my belly.
they don't make too much noise, so they don't annoy the
Another
neighbours too
thing is
much.
the ab roller.
This is my
No, this thing is death. If I try using this thing, I just fall on the ground and I'm dead because my
best
core
friend
is
Momo
useless.
in one of my boot camps, she had it here and it went this way and she landed on her nose.
Oops.
Anyway, I love the ab roller.
This is my necklace that we use. I like to keep looking really good. So, nah, not really. This is for neck muscles. Like you go.
That's the slinky hula, and Chris is going to stand back there and demo it. Go
See if
on.
I can use it.
Go on.
Hashtag
Hands up
I
if
don't
you-
use
if
this
you want
equipment.
to see Chris.
All right, let's
no,
try
don't
it.
do it. No, it'll hit the van.
Does it hit the van? Ready?
Yeah.
See, just like that. That's how
Yeah.
you use it.
Ready? I'll show you. I'm going to hit that van there. Hey!
What a professional.
That is super, super good for
Um,
ab work. Got it off eBay.
I'm going to show you too. I have a bench as well for my weight, so I'm going to show you that.
While he does that, I'll show you that we've also got some little 3 kilo dumbbells.
So this is my bench. This is actually, what is it?
It's a Dometic.
Dometic compact bench, I think it's
Camp chair.
called. Camp chair.
No, camp bench.
Camp bench. Look at the size of this thing. It's super light, and then watch this. You just bend it out like that. Bend it out like that. And then open it up. There you go. There's my bench. It is rated for 140 kilos, so don't go sticking 2 of you on there and try lifting like 90 kilos each, because yeah. But this works perfectly. This is my bench. Oh, sorry, honey.
It's also good for like carrying to the campfire and sitting around the campfire and stuff like that.
Yep.
The other piece of equipment, I have booty bands, which was my first purchase when I realised we were going full time.
You can tell I use them.
I had a bit of a freak out, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't bring weights. So I've got these have got upper body bands as well, so you can do biceps, chest, all that sort of stuff, abs, core, and they've got these bands which you wrap around your legs to help target and activate your glute muscles and, you know, certain...
Oh, you're doing a good job there.
Oh, we all know I've got no butt. Doesn't matter how much I try, it doesn't grow very much, but anyway.
But you're trying.
But I'm trying.
Anyway, all right, so that's our quick little gym that we have set up. We just make do with what we have, and if we don't have anything, I think the next truck or next van I want to try setting up a pull-up bar somewhere off
I've
it.
asked for a pull-up bar on the back of the van for years. I'm very excited to hear we might get it in our next one.
Doing pull-ups on their own targets so many muscles in one movement. It's freaking awesome.
And possibly some TRX straps.
Oh, TRX straps would be good as well. But anyway, we're going to get into a workout. Sorry for boring you. If you don't like it, like I said, just skip on. But we're going to do a workout anyway, so
Yeah.
we get into it?
All right.
Oh, what type of music do you like listening to as well? That is a good topic. What sort of music do you like? What do you like listening to when you do a workout?
I put on Apple Play and I put on their random workout mix and I put it on shuffle, and when I'm doing Pilates and yoga I put on their Pilates playlist on shuffle. When I'm doing yoga I put their yoga playlist on shuffle. And I also do have a workout mix on my phone that's all songs that I've chosen, and I use a Tabata app and push play and it circles through my workout music, which is kind of more like beaty, upbeat, and sometimes a bit of rock in there, not heavy metal like.
Oh, I just love listening to
Hair
the
metal?
good old hair metal, like the old 80s rock metal,
Megadeth.
like Megadeth and Judas Priest and old Metallica and Iron Maiden. That's the stuff that just gets me fired up. I listen to that music in my headphones when I'm mountain biking as well. So
I don't mind it every now and again, but mine's a combination. And if you do ever want to work out with me, I have got workouts online. So I do. How exciting!
Perfect.
I'll
All
drop
right.
a link below to that.
enough talking. Let's get into this workout, get it done, and then we're going to show you what else we do next part of our day. So. Workout done and dusted, shower, and then back out, eh? What do you reckon? Get in there, come on. Yep. Oh man, chores.
Daily chores. Actually, not daily. We're washing the bedding, so that happens whenever we have washing machines at a caravan park like we do now.
Yeah, we're at a caravan park.
I've got loads of washing going in here, but we wash the big stuff, like the big blankets and all that sort of stuff in the amenities.
Yeah, all the bedding.
Yep.
All right, let's go do that. Oh, and I just thought I would point out about how sexy I look after I had a nice shave. Old Grizzle Guts over here was fully hounding me to have a shave, so.
He's looking like an old man with his grey beard.
Yeah, actually is true. As it gets longer, it gets a lot greyer. Do you know where the laundromat is?
I know there's a kitchen here, and I can see clotheslines there, and I know there are a few little laundries dotted around. This is a huge caravan park.
It's massive, hey?
Yeah, I'll try my luck here. There's only a few machines, so hopefully there's a free one.
Oh, have you finished talking? Because you're about to get cut off. Whoop, oh yeah, there you are again.
Right. That could have been a cool transition.
Oh, it could have been. What's going on here, mate? She's a bit packed, eh?
So, as I mentioned, every single day there have been heaps of people doing their washing, and today's no exception. So my bag is going to go in line with everyone else's, and we'll wait. Yay!
The laundromats are generally pretty full in a caravan park this big, and with
So,
only
hang on.
2 washing machines.
Yeah, well, there's 3 washing machines in that laundry, and in the other laundry, I think there's like 2 or 3 as well. So there's not a lot of machines for how many bazillions of sites there are.
Man,
This is a
this
huge
caravan park is massive. There's that many caravans here. It's crazy, and it looks like a lot of people come back here every year for like 2 or 3 months at a time.
There are people that are here for 2 and 3 months.
Yeah.
They've got like their quad bikes for their beach fishing.
Yeah,
and
they're all set up
boats
for
and-
fishing. They get the... Can't remember what it's called. It's like the salmon with the whiskers on them. I don't know. It's part of the salmon family or something, but I don't know. It's like a catfish. It's almost like a catfish.
It's not a catfish.
It's not a catfish.
They
well,
said-
oh, what?
They said it's not a catfish, but it's got whiskers and it's a salmon.
Well, we're going to have some food while we wait for Queen Street Mall over there
Machine
to
to
free
free
up a little bit. Peak hour,
Yeah.
lunchtime, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Yep.
Take 2. We're going back to the laundromat. We've had some lunch.
I've done a couple of I've done a small load of the pillowcases and things in our caravan. I'm going to hang it out over there while we check if there's another free machine, and I've got another load going on in the van. So this is what happened last time we were at a caravan park with like 1 washing machine. I did like 8 loads in the caravan and just traipsed it over to the laundry.
clothesline.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to peg our clothesline out now. It's a bit of a pain in
Well,
the
it's
butt.
too windy. I think it'll end up in Tasmania maybe. or something.
Probably. This is the windiest day we've had the whole time we've been here. It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty full
We
on.
had good weather. Like the first 2 or 3 days has been amazing, but the last 3, yeah, we've been here for a while, by the way. We just haven't.
We're in here for a
filmed.
week. Whee!
All right, let's
Yeah.
get there before
Before
more people get there.
else gets in front of us in our line.
Oh, we got some music happening, eh? Woohoo! We got some good tunes coming, Beth. What's going on? What do we got?
That one's on the spin cycle.
Yeah.
That one's just started. That one's out of order. So
So that's the pick.
that's the pick. I'm
This
going
is
to
the
go
one.
hang these on the clothesline.
Oh, there
It
we go.
just finished.
Okay, so what's the etiquette then? Do you just shovel their stuff
I
out?
go and hang this out, and if it's not out by the time I get back, I remove it for them.
You're evil.
No, it is your responsibility when you use a washing machine to set a timer and come back to remove the clothes. Otherwise, people can do what they want with them, and those are the rules. I made them up, but they're the rules.
You're so good, aren't you?
Thanks. And if you spin around, there's something really cool about this place is they've actually got markets every Wednesday and Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
2 to 3:30, and you can set your own little stall up there and
We
sell
got-
stuff. And we tried to do it the other day. Like I've got a whole bunch of slide and dry pegless clotheslines because we're a roving stockist. And I thought, oh, I'll take them across and sell them. We priced everything. Chris had some things to sell. We went over there and they cancelled it because it was too windy. So
Hang your clothes up.
Huh?
Hang your clothes up.
Oh yeah. So every Wednesday and Saturday, unless it's windy.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey. Bye. So while Miriam is doing the washing, it's my turn to fill us both in on what's going on with the royal family and the historic coronation edition, mate. So
What's the date on that?
So it doesn't matter. This is Charles and Harry's emotional moment, babe.
Rightio.
I'm going to fill you guys in. I'm just going to read it myself, and then I'll fill you guys in later. So So how you going there, mate? Did you manage to swindle the washing machine?
I did, and the lady came back in and thanked me very much for taking her clothes out and putting them in the bag for her. So it's
a bit of a rare thing, mate, to get your hot hands on one of these things, eh?
It's an exciting moment when you come in and there's one available.
They're a dime a dozen, honey.
And these ones are only $3 a load, which is super, super cheap. They're usually like 5 or 6.
That's not super cheap. It's a washing machine, mate.
Funny.
Do you want to put some elevator music on?
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you.
What are we going to do?
I don't even think this is going to fit.
Just jam it in there.
No, it doesn't wash if you jam it in there. That's it, choppers. We've got one sheet. What to do with the dirty sheet?
Well, in the meantime, this is a hot read. Wait, there's those fish too on the wall that we were talking about before. That's been another good bit of reading.
Blue thread fin salmon, 4
That's
whiskers.
the one. What is it?
Blue thread fin salmon, 4 whiskers, and giant thread fin salmon's got 5 whiskers.
I thought they were describing you.
Ha ha. And then underneath it says catfish.
Oh, so it is a catfish.
No, they're the salmons, that's the catfish. And you're only allowed a certain amount of salmon, 2 per day, 4 per day. But you know what? No one cares about the catfish. You can have like 8 per person per day and there's no size limit. Fun fact about catfish.
Oh, zooming back in, I'm not zooming out.
I grew up in the Amazon jungle and we lived across the road from an airstrip and hangars and stuff, and some of the catfish they brought back from the rivers in the jungle were massive, and once we went across as kids...
How big?
Bigger than me.
That big?
That big.
Wow, it's big.
Very, very big, and we got to see them. So there you go. Fun fact about catfish, they're big in the Amazon jungle.
Hey, did you say there was a hairdresser available?
Yeah, right here. Look.
Hairdresser, you need a haircut, mate. Just, you know.
Hang on, I touched all that up last night, so it should
Give me
be
a
fine.
close look, close look, close look.
I'm too old for close-ups now. Way too old.
Back to get some more towels then?
This is riveting footage for you guys, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
This is what happens really in a day when we do like normal stuff. Washing, cleaning, cooking, working out.
Riveting, isn't it?
Riveting!
Just trying to burn up some time, mate, by just filming you walking. Do a bit of a spin for us. Woo-wee! I tell you what, even these magazines are doing clickbait. Look at the shocked face. We done, mate?
Oh, with the first one.
This is an exciting episode, ain't it?
The mundane. Ugh.
So, can you do something to make it like half exciting?
How can you make washing exciting? I know, read books on
Do a bit of a dance.
fire.
Or read a clickbait book.
How about I put some more detergent in?
Oh, show me. Hang on. Whoa, wait. I want to do a beautiful B-roll shot. Alright, you ready? Just wait a second. Wait a second. Wow. That was incredible.
You want to get this one too?
How did everyone like that B-roll? Oh, we're doing another one, are we?
Oh yeah.
That was insane, babe. I'm glad we did that in slow-mo.
Right, money now.
Oh. Oh, hang on. What did you just say then? Can you explain that?
So I'll put the detergent in, I'm going to let the water get in for a little bit, let it dissolve a bit, then I'm going to throw the stuff in there, and then when that's in, I'm going to take that pile out and hang it out on the line, and then I'm going to go back to the van and get the load that's in the van and hang that on the line, and by the time I do that, the stuff that's on the line is going to be dry, so I can bring that in and start putting the pillowcases back on.
Well, I had no idea that washing was that technical.
I tried to tell you it was going to take the majority of the day, and you didn't believe me, so... Now you're getting to see it firsthand.
You hanging all this up now?
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. I might go back to the van, hey, and get a bit of work done.
Okay.
AKA sleep.
Yeah.
No, I won't sleep. I'll meet you back in a minute.
See you back at the van.
Oh, you're joking.
Car wash bay. Chris is now a happy man.
Oh, yeah.
So we're here and I'm going to take you down to the water and show you how many billions of sand dollars there are down there. There are so many shells on this beach. It is insane. Absolutely insane. Gazillions, trillions. I honestly don't think you could count them. And I've never seen so many sand dollars in my entire life. Oh, I'm so excited. Which is when pretty much everyone from the caravan park starts to come on down to the beach because the sun sets over the water and it's amazing. Today was interesting. It was just doing all the chores as you saw. You didn't see much of the middle of the day because that was spent inside the van because it was insanely windy, so we were just working. We've just grabbed the sheets off the line. We'll make the bed when we get home, but for now we are down here on the beach. We're going to cook some pizza. It's going to be amazing. Still a little bit windy, but that's all right.
Who are you talking to?
Everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Everybody.
What are you talking about?
I've invited them to join us on the beach
Oh.
for pizza. I reckon this is one of the best beaches I've ever seen in the entire country. It is 80 Mile Beach, but it's actually 140 miles long.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Where'd you get those stats from?
The internet.
The interweb.
It's called 80 Mile Beach. It was known as 90 Mile, but it's actually 140 mile. And it's covered in shells. There are bazillions of shells here. Everyone comes here from all around Australia to collect shells.
You didn't show them your shell collection.
I've got a pretty good shell collection from here. And I did find out that shells have a bagging limit, the same as fish. So that was my piece of information that I've taken away from this beach because it is a marine park. And so I thought I'd better check to see if you're allowed to take shells from here. And there are no restrictions at all, except for one tiny little part. So even though it's a marine park, you can collect shells as long as you obey the bagging limits.
Well, there you go, mate.
And there are literally millions and millions of them. I found sand dollars and
millions
and sea cakes. Yes, sea cakes or sea potatoes.
Sea scallops? Potato scallops? Anyway, we're just going to enjoy this sunset.
We're going to make some pizza.
We're going to cook some pizza. That's our go-to, mate. Our just homemade pizzas in the oven at the truck here.
I know you see that a lot, pizza and steak.
Cheers!
We have been on this beach long enough for me to now know pretty much where different kinds of shells are. Now, we've actually pulled up in a spot that's not the best for any shells, really. Okay, that's a lie. There's billions of shells everywhere, but the shells here aren't overly special, I guess you'd call them. There are just heaps and heaps like this, like this, oh, like this. But the big ones, the fancy ones, the sand dollars or mermaid money, as someone told me they call them, or sea cakes and sea potatoes, those are a little bit further down and up. So I've got a really, really good collection. I have obeyed the bagging limits. So this is a shell heaven or a shell hell for a shell collector because you are restricted to how many you can take, the same as fisheries, and you're restricted with how much room you've got if you live in a caravan. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a walk, see if I can find some of the millions of sand dollars. They tend to be down lower when the tide's going out. Sea potatoes and things tend to be a little bit further up the beach, and the really big shells are further south and further north.
more shells, did you?
Yes, hang on. So what I've decided to do is show you how easy it is to find amazing shells in 10 minutes. I do not need any more, so these are going to stay right here on the beach. But I'm going to pop them all on here, and you're going to see the first 3 are sand dollars, which are super exciting.
You got a collection, mate, I tell you.
I even got some coral. You know we can't take that home. So this was literally 10, if not even 10 minutes, I reckon. I couldn't find any sea potatoes though, I'm sorry. This is clearly not the spot for sea potatoes or sea cakes. Would you like to come and peruse my shells?
Alright, let's have a look.
And this, my friends, my fellow shell collectors, is a cowrie. Not a bad size.
You haven't found any cowries here, have you?
But maybe about 10 or 15 of them. Not many compared to everything else. But yeah, that's one of the bigger ones. This isn't the beach for cowries, but these yellow, super special, and sand dollars, bazillions of them just down there.
Show us a close-up of a sand dollar.
Or mermaid money.
There it is.
Mermaid money. I think the bank must be just over there because there are so many of these here. It's insane. And because you can find so many of them if you break them.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Normally I wouldn't do that, but because there's so many, yeah, they're filled with sand and they're really quite easy to break. And you can actually, these are not good. I just picked them up real quick, but there's ones without even holes in them. These beautiful ones.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a lot of well, not a lot, but we've got quite a few bigger shells too. Conch, all sorts of shells. Anyway, these are fun. They look like fingernails.
Oh, what are they? Oh yeah, look at that.
Zillions of those out there as well. Anyway,
what else you got there?
That is a 10-minute shell collecting spree that I did just now.
All right, ready for this?
What?
No more.
Oh, I can collect them all, but I've got to just do that. See?
Oh, you got rid of them all.
Yeah, I don't need them. I'm not taking them with me.
Oh, okay. All right then. Our time at 80 Mile has come to an end. We're a bit bummed we didn't show you too much, but I think 80 Mile is one of those places where there's not much here, and I think that's the cool part about it.
Yeah.
You literally just go to the beach every day and just enjoy the beach. That's what this place is about. It's in the middle of nowhere. What do you think? I think that's the attraction of the place, doing nothing.
I think the best part for me was the fact that Chris looked into it and thought it looked so good that we booked a week here.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like, oh, cool. A week means we get to chill. We don't have to race around. And the first 2 days, we spent nearly the entire day on the beach.
On the beach.
Collecting shells, sunbaking, reading, not swimming.
Yeah.
Because people don't swim here. There are actually signs as you walk onto the beach saying no swimming because there are stingers, crocodiles. I don't know how often you see a crocodile here, but it says there are crocodiles here, and a couple of people were taken to hospital last week because they were bitten by sea snakes. So I haven't seen a single person in the water, but it is a spectacular beach. There are so many people that go fishing on high tide.
Yeah. I wouldn't be frightened of going in the water.
No, Chris he'd swim in cans though. Like Chris
I mean, just it's obviously be careful, monitor your situation, have a look at it, suss it out. Don't go sitting in the water on a tube the whole day because that. Yeah.
Maybe jump in, cool off, and jump back out again. We've seen like whales splashing out in the distance.
It's been incredible every day. Whales.
There are so many eagles.
Yeah.
Flying around.
Yeah.
It's peaceful. The caravan park is amazing. It's huge. They have live music at nights. They have the markets. They have great amenities. The staff are so lovely.
Yeah.
There are grassy sites. There are shady sites, big sites, small sites. There are people that are here for months at a time. People that come for two days at a time. It's just an incredible place, and it's right up there with one of my favourites so far that we've seen in WA.
It is. As ironic as it sounds, there's nothing to do here, but that's what makes this place so good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what makes it amazing. The beach is just so incredible, and especially if you're into fishing or shell collecting.
Shell collecting.
I've picked them back up. I'm not going to take them with me, but I have picked them back up because they're just so pretty.
Anyway, we're going to show you guys how beautiful this is. I'm going to flick the drone up this afternoon so we can show you guys an amazing sunset.
Before the sun disappears.
Make sure you put this place on the list, 80 Mile Beach. It's about 370 odd k's south of Broome.